Yo, 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 what it is, what it ain't, peoples. Welcome to the Primo Suprimo Podcast. We're talking all the shit that you like, we like, and we all fucking hate. Just here, myself, Chris, and Mr. Jeffrey Long. We are your hosts.
We're the hosts with the most.
Of course, and always. Bro, Jeff, this past week has been very fucking interesting. Did you happen to see Ricky Gervais's fucking rant over the past 2 weeks?
No, but I've seen people talk about it.
I watched it, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. But, of course, you know who had to take over on it? All the racists and all the ignorance took what he said, which, he's pretty much shitting on all, the celebrities for being kind of fake with all their, voicing their opinions about, whatever topic is hot at the time. And I found that kind of stupid. It's just like, no. He wasn't talking to you people. He was just telling jokes. And I guess that goes back to, like, people taking jokes way too serious.
Yeah.
You and me have those conversations a lot. Where, like, some comedians, like, you're kind of tired of hearing comedians always bitch about, these oversensitive people and all this other shit.
Yeah, I just heard Bill Maher bitch about it today on the Rogan podcast. He's like, I find those arguments and complaints and jokes just dated. Like, you're still on that. Like, so there's only been a few cases where, let's say, a Louis C.K., yeah, they got him, and that's because he was flashing people. He's
jacking
not in jail.
Off.
He was, jacking off. Yes, I put him in the same category as someone in like the 80s who'd go to the mall and just open up a trench coat and have nothing under. Like, observe and report.
Yeah. That's my whole thing about it. I see it, okay, yeah. It was gross. It was rude. But it wasn't a Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
He wasn't out here telling the chicks, look at me masturbate, look at me, let me come on you or something like that. He wasn't saying any of that. He just made them feel uncomfortable. And then he had one that he called and he told that he was jacking off.
So yeah, cancel culture is good. Sorry about that. When you cancel people who deserve it. Like Harvey Weinstein should be canceled, and he is canceled, but he's still out there. He's still rich. Louis C.K., he's probably not making as much as he was before. It's going to take him a few years to get back to that state, if that's even possible.
Yeah.
And he's been canceled for a reason. Not completely canceled, though.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing his tours. He announced his tour now, actually. Yeah. He came up in the news, actually, a while back. I saw it online, that he was in, I forgot what country it was, and he was like, I prefer to be in Auschwitz than in New York right now. He had that line, and that was the one thing that they took from the entire set.
Of course.
That. It's like, shit. Like, that, and that's the problem that I have with it. You know what I mean? Like, the other day, and this is going to piss off a lot of Cubans who live here, but Pitbull had to apologize for acknowledging one of the singers, or the group Ozuna, which is pretty much a government-sponsored band, from Cuba. They live here and they live over there. They live this duality, which is kind of crazy.
I had to read about him in a class in college.
There you go. Well, apparently, Pitbull, he pretty much said, the music is the music. Everything else is everything else. That's pretty much, it was his message.
Yeah.
And, of course, the exiled, came screaming and moaning with their pitchforks because the American-born Pitbull insulted them because, he acknowledged
that they exist.
You know what I mean? And I had this discussion with someone last night about it when I got into it, and it's just like, look, the only reason he's even apologizing is because it would hurt his money.
Yeah, exactly.
And because I'm sure if it was up to him, he would have never said shit. He would have said what he said, and that was it. Shit, I said the same thing. I would have fucking been like, nah, kiss my fucking ass.
Yeah.
I don't have to fucking, beg down to your level. because you got upset. I'm not gonna do that. Hell no. Fuck that. Because you know what? Pitbull, those same the exiled, the people that came from Cuba and couldn't go back for whatever reason. You know what I mean? They went around when it was Pitbull and Piccolo and they were rapping at my high school.
Mm-hmm.
No one gave a shit about Pitbull then. You know what I mean? But now that he's famous, he's Mr. Worldwide, he's not Mr. 305, esto y lo otro. Now he has to represent he has to represent everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yo, like, he doesn't have to do shit. You should be grateful he even said sorry. Because guess what? I'm sure most of the people here in Miami don't even listen to him. Or the people that bitched about it don't even listen to him. It's like, whatever, bro. He can make his money in another country. Or from another country. In, like, Europe. Miami isn't the only place where you can make money. Or the United States.
Has Pitbull ever performed in Russia? Or, like...
No.
That'd be great, though.
That'd be hilarious.
And just seeing Russians know the lyrics to his songs. Like saying Dale Huevo.
No, that'd be amazing. Culo. Esa negrita está enterita, tiene tremendo culo. Imagine a bunch of fucking Russians screaming that shit out.
Yo. But as you're saying this, we got people like the comedians saying that the left and all this PC cancel culture is getting between people's money. Sure, that's true. But I feel like capitalism is why people don't say a lot of shit. Because if they do, their sponsors or whoever's freaking paying them will take their money away and they can't live.
No, of course, yeah.
It all goes back to money and capitalism.
Yeah, exactly. And at least in this country, well, in most countries, at the end of the day,
celebrities are brands.
Exactly.
And they got to protect the brand.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. They have to protect the brand. So, that's nowadays you can't publicly shame them. Who the fuck cares? Like, it's reached a point where the debauchery has gotten so bad that you have to go at their wallets for them to, tighten the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, they're just going to keep doing whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Or saying whatever the fuck they want to say. So
think about it. At work, you can't say what you want to say because you got fired.
No, of course.
Or the job interview. You won't get hired.
Yeah.
If you don't say what they want to hear.
Yeah, because imagine you walk into a fucking interview and the guy has like a Trump bobblehead. He has this fucking MAGA hat in the back, and you just walk in there. You have your interview. As you're walking out, you turn around, you look at him, fuck Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You just walk out. Do you think you're gonna get that fucking job? No.
Yeah.
You're gonna go in there. You're gonna answer your questions. You're gonna leave. You may be thinking that shit in your head, but you really need that job.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Ricky Gervais, apparently he pointed out how people were like silent on the Weinstein thing.
Of course.
And again, they're trying to protect their money.
Or the Apple thing.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was awesome.
That was funny.
Because what's his face? The guy from Apple was in the crowd or something.
Tim Cook?
Yeah, Tim Cook was there or something. Which was hilarious. So, But Ricky Gervais is that guy. Ricky Gervais is that motherfucker. So
he's the creator of The Office, in case you didn't know. So
yeah, for whoever is a fan of The Office, The Office was an English show before it landed in the States. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
No, this will I'll end talking about Ricky Gervais, but I'm gonna go back about what you said about out here in capitalist nations or whatever, that everything that your money is what matters. So you got to watch your mouth sometimes. If or you can get in trouble and you lose most of your bread. My case in point, that leads back to customer motherfucking service, right? And I'm gonna sound like a fucking boomer right now, but the lack of customer service that I've been experiencing at different like restaurants and just business places, where it's like, yo, you hate your job so much that you're just gonna be rude to somebody.
Yeah.
And somebody that's trying to like give you money. It's annoying. Like, I went to a McDonald's a couple of weeks ago, which I don't even go to McDonald's anymore just because of their fucking food. But it was late at night. I hadn't eaten lunch at work, and I needed something quick. I stop in there with my coworker. We walk up to the cash register. Mind you, no one at the cash register. We look to the side. These two teenagers are there talking their shit, not doing nothing. And my coworker, he whistles at one of them. Like, he just goes, yo, like, shh, yo. And the guy looks over, and with, like, the most annoyed look on his face, just walks over. And he's like, can I take your order? And we're looking at him like, word, motherfucker, I feel like ordering, paying, and then smashing my fucking cheeseburger in your face. But then I'd get arrested because he's a minor.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Or like another time, I think it was at a Pollo Tropical. Go to have lunch. And I'm waiting, and the chick she doesn't say welcome, nothing. Like, I'm ready to order. She's just in fucking cloud 9. Say, yo, did you smoke weed? Did you pop a Molly? What the fuck did you do before coming into work? You know? I hate that shit. Mm-hmm. I hate that shit. Like, I have worked in customer service my entire, working life, which started at 16. Working at fucking Just for Feet across the street from fucking De La Mall. But I've always
rest in peace, right?
Yeah, right. Fucking, I worked there. That was my first job. I worked at a fucking movie theater for fucking 2 years. That's all customer service. I worked at a clothing store, more customer. I've done customer service my whole life, like I'm saying. And to then go to somewhere where, you expect customer service, it's just like, hey, go fuck yourself. And I hate that shit. I fucking really, really hate that shit.
Yeah, when I was in the clothing store, that was pretty easy because the store is set up in a way where you know where everything is. Pretty much, if you don't, you just walk around. If you're lost, whatever, at least you're trying. At the current place I'm working at, we don't even have access to the registers. We cannot, and most of the stuff, auto parts store, is beyond our reach. It's not on the sales floor. It's in the warehouse where the people at the counter need to pick the parts and then bring it from the warehouse to here. We honestly really can't do much. So a lot of customers think we can, but in reality, we're just drivers. We're mostly supposed to be delivery drivers. And sometimes customers just don't understand. And we're kind of, there's really not much we could do unless it's something that is on the floor. But if it is, we just say, hey, get a number and wait for a counter person.
And I'm sure you always have those customers that are just dicks. Because I'll give you that. I understand that, customer service is always, expected. But at the same time, you come across some pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Working in these places. For example, working at the movie theater. I'm working concession, right? And this guy comes up. He's like, yeah, let me get a hot dog and, the hot dog combo. Which was like a hot dog, 2 hot dogs, Coke, and I think popcorn or some shit like that or whatever. Candy.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, perfect. Yeah, no problem. I turn around to the grill, get both dogs, and I hand them, like, I put them on the counter. He's like, no. Those have been there for hours. I want a fresh one. One from the back. One from the back. We do have a grill in the back, but that's because it's we need like 12 hot dogs to be cooking at a time. Mm-hmm. So I go to the back. I bring him 2 more hot dogs. And you know what he tells me? You know what? I don't want these things, man. I know you nuked them. Pretty much saying that I pretty much put them in the microwave. I put them in the microwave. Have you ever put a fucking hot dog in the microwave, Jeffrey?
Nah.
No? They blow up. They blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go, okay, yeah, I'll get my manager, no problem. I go get my manager. And he comes and he tells him the same thing. He's like, yeah, man, he just went and grabbed them from the back. Like, there's another grill. You did ask to get them from the back. He's like, nah. I said I wanted a fresh one. He microwaved that one. I was like, whatever, bro. You know, whatever, man. If you want, with my manager standing here, I'll go to the back and get him from the grill. You know what I did to those fucking dogs, right?
You nuked it.
I grabbed him from the grill, but I nuked it with my own germs.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. That movie theater closed down. I don't give a shit. Sue me. Fuck you.
Didn't they have rats that whole time too?
They had mice and roaches. Hell yeah, man. Any place, unless they're immaculate with cleaning, is always gonna have something like that. Always. But that's the thing though. Like, we never had roaches and rats in the back. It'd most likely be in the theaters themselves, because when people go see movies, they're fucking pigs apparently. And children are the messiest things in the world.
Exactly.
So, think about it. Yeah, you have food and shit everywhere, and the ushers can have only so much time to pick up the garbage before the next, group of people come in to watch the movie. So they're on a constant pressure. A lot of the times when they would tell us that if you saw that you were running short on time, to just push everything behind the screen or under the screen. Because you know how there's drapes there?
Yeah.
That's what they do. Just push it under the fucking thing and we'll pick it up later. You know how many
Would they
times...
pick it up later?
Nah, no. Like, you just wouldn't have time. Like, you'd be jumping from theater, come back to that one, to then pick up a movie that just broke. You're not thinking about what the fuck you put in the bottom of that screen 2 hours ago, of your shift. And then not only that, but then you're worrying about when you're doing the usher shit, you're also worrying about bathrooms. You gotta worry about the floor being clean, spills, all that shit. So the last thing on your mind is that. Especially if you're a supervisor. Those days were crazy though.
Yeah.
Those days were fucking nuts.
Yeah, bro. And a lot of it, I guess, is just teenagers who don't give a crap.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Now I'm gonna sound really old. It's just these goddamn teenagers.
No, it's always been.
Yeah, it's always been teenagers that don't give a fuck. But it's insulting, dude. Like, I'm coming to you, like, in a good mood. Like, what's up, dude? I'm here to, pay for some grub. You ain't gotta be a dick about it. Because if it's somebody even fucking crazier than I am, they'll jump over the counter and start trying to strangle you.
Yeah.
You
Well, sometimes people just don't understand how the company works. Because there's this one time the cashier, I guess she went to the bathroom or something, and then this customer goes, "Hey, can you ring this up?" I tell him, "Oh no, us delivery drivers, we do not have access to the cashier." So, and he's like, "Oh, but nobody's there, bro. There's always fucking something with you, this fucking company." Like, you just straight up started like cursing and getting mad. I'm just like, "Hey, I'll just get the cashier." Like,
yeah, dude. Do you need your parts that badly?
it was something, because there's the counter and then there's the cashier. The cashier is the stuff that's in the actual store. The counter is, that's like if you need to get something picked from the back. He just had some little like fluid or whatever.
That sounds like a dick move. That sounds like
Yeah.
somebody whose food gets spit on. No joke.
Yeah.
That sounds like the hot dog guy.
Mm.
Sounds like the fucking hot dog guy. You can't just fucking be patient. Like, the parts that are in your car, are they gonna be are you on your way to see your child be born? Fuck no, they're not. So just chill and wait for the lady to finish pissing or whatever. You're just changing a tampon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking chill out, man. And I hate that. I hate those fucking customers who are very, very entitled.
Yeah.
Like, they want everything. They practically want you to take the shit. They practically expect you to mount them on your back.
Yeah.
Carrying their food to wherever the fuck, they want to eat or sit. Go fuck yourself.
It's weird because in Banana Republic, there's like this one tourist. His shit was just weird. Like, he just told me, "Oh, get me that one, and I kind of appreciated it because he wasn't there like messing up the piles. I was just getting them neatly. He's like, "Oh, come un extra large in ese, an extra large in that polo, that one." That I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, and then you also have, of course, you also have like the good customers who come in and they're very polite and respectful, and they ask
Yeah.
they ask intelligent questions, and stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes it takes you like another fucking world. How stressed out you get with some of these people, but the thing is, just stick with the customer service, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that end up looking like a douchebag, and if your manager sees you, you know, being at least, somewhat of a civil human being or employee, you might get something in return. What can you say?
Yeah.
What can you say? Fuck that.
Yeah, and a lot of them are just kids. So people getting mad at a cashier for counting like the change wrong, which like a 18-year-old, like, don't get mad. Like,
Yeah, they're counting change. They're counting change. What would you prefer, the 86-year-old person who can barely see counting your change,
yeah,
or the kid that's just
yeah, or the kid that, because stuff happens. You close the register, you press the wrong button, stuff like that. It happens.
Of course. And like I said, well, how you said, I'm sorry. Uh, they're teenagers, so whatever. They're, you know. But still, I still prefer when I go to like a McDonald's to see like an older woman back there,
Yeah,
or like older people back there, because one, your food's gonna come out fire, and then two, your food's not gonna be spit on, or fucked with, or whatever it is,
I wonder how many times I've actually gotten food that was messed with or spit or spat on. I don't think I'm a bad customer, but who knows? Who knows?
I still remember that one time at Taco Bell. Can I get a number one?
Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny as shit. But that's a story for another time. Speaking about stories, bro, that fucking X-Men writing is great.
Yeah.
Yes, man. I'm really enjoying how like, mostly the writing. The art is on point too, but that writing, the last issue that came out, it was about the those old women. It was that one, right?
No, I think it was one where the one where they're in suits and they're like explaining.
Yeah, the old ladies, those old the old botanists. That's what they were, and they get into.
Was that the last one? Wasn't it like Magneto and with like the white suit?
Oh yes. That wasn't the last. No, I'm talking about
Or they come back.
No, the fourth issue. That must have been the fourth issue, because
Yeah.
that was the one that you're talking about was the fifth one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fourth one with the old ladies. I found that, it was a
really
filler
cool.
issue. But
He'll probably come back.
But of course, I saw some. I forgot who it was on YouTube talking about it, and they said to really pay attention to them, because they make an appearance, they do their thing, and then they leave.
Yeah. No, they're coming back.
So for sure.
They're really old, so
Yeah,
they'll be
man.
around for a long time.
Yeah, man. For sure they're gonna come back. But it's how it worked itself. You know what I mean? Oh, Krakoa's this is happening to the island. So, and then they find out what's going on. It's that, people that aren't mutants are passing through this thing or something like that. I forgot what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just so well written. And then the fifth one.
That was a good one.
That one was amazing. Like, the writing was so good, man. It was so good. I hope they don't fuck up the what's happening right now with the mutants. I hope they don't.
That's what the guy in the comic book store said. I'm just waiting for them to mess it up.
Yeah. See?
Because they always
Horrible
mess it up.
customer fucking service.
No,
kidding.
we've said this before. That comic book employees, the comic book stores, they're a little opinionated, which is kind of the opposite. Like, I'd expect them to try to sell everything and recommend almost everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I guess they don't want to sell people bad books, but some of them just have like pretentious opinions.
Like they come across and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, man. But yeah, that last issue where Magneto goes off, like, not goes off, but he flexes a bit,
Yeah.
and he explains to the leaders of the world, or whatever the fuck it is, that they're just doing what they did.
Exactly.
They're just doing it.
That was great. Yeah.
It was so good, man. It was such a great way to explain it. And I would really like to see how that world starts to transform around the X-Men. Because now Marvel's doing the Fantastic Four and the X-Men.
Yeah, more about Franklin.
Yeah, which is gonna deal with that because he's a mutant. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That whole series just reads really well. And I like how it's not campy. It's still very different from for example the new X-Men.
Yeah, it is.
Very different from that. It's different from the Uncanny X-Men. It's just different. It's super different, man.
The what was I gonna say? Damn, I already forgot what the hell I was. Oh no, I want to know how it's gonna change other comic titles. Like, is it already having an impact on other titles?
I hope it does, because if these comics are so like intertwined,
Yeah.
or not the comics, the world of Marvel, the universe of Marvel, is what's happening in Spider-Man. Do they? Oh, actually, no. They did kind of like mention it. What am I saying? Because in the last Spider-Man issue, one of the last Spider-Man issues, Spider-Man has like a vision of like I forgot what it was, of possibilities. That's what it was. And in one of them, they show what's her name, the female Colossus from House of X, Powers of X.
I don't remember the name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro, that shit was fucking cool. I was like, oh damn! But then they also showed the scene where Wolverine gets obliterated in Days of Future Past.
Your favorite comic?
Whatever. I feel like as if it's the most fucking overhyped
Storyline
ever. The movie was fucking better than
the movie was great.
I don't give a shit what anybody tells me. Fight me. Ay, coño. This is just... Anyways. But yeah, man. The way that the story... And see, what I'm doing too is that I'm reading all the fucking books.
Yeah, he's going in.
I really want to get into this and see at what point they start fucking up. Because right now, the least interesting out of all of them... What the hell was that? You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, somebody outside, people. The one that I would say is the weakest of all in the books would have to be New Mutants, and not because of the writing and not because of what's happening in the stories and the action and the art. It's just that it has the least to do with what's happening on X-Men. You know what I mean? Because for example, X-Force, the first issue of X-Force had spoiler alert.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whoever the fuck listens to this.
Because it was undone like a week later.
Yeah. You already knew what was going to happen, which was Professor X getting shot in the head. And, like Jeff said, a week later, he's back up because of the whole cloning thing that they introduced in Hox and Pox.
Hoxpox.
Hoxpox. But yeah. And then Excalibur has its own thing, which one of the main characters is Apocalypse, who's my favorite bad guy in all of Marvel. And Fallen Angels is pretty cool. That started off insane, where the ending they killed a bunch of kids, which I've never really seen.
Damn, brutal.
Yeah. But yeah, the New Mutants, I would say it's the least Dawn of X related book that's out right now.
And it's a shame because it's co-written by Hickman, so you'd think it would be tied to... That was my impression.
But here's the thing, though. The writing is awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, the writing is great. It feels like you're reading a Guardians of the Galaxy movie in the sense of like interactions, the humor, the little side things, stuff like that is what I find really good. And the last one that I read, it's narrated by one of the main characters, and it's just really cool how it just plays out like Guardians. The Guardians movies. And, that one was really good also.
Yeah.
The other one, what's the other one? Marauders. Marauders, I would say, is the best one.
Marauders?
Yeah, Marauders. Because it deals more directly with the world of Dawn of X. You're reading about Kitty Pryde, who's now, part of the, what's this shit called? The group the Hellfire Club. She's part of the Hellfire Club, and they deal with like distributing, all the drugs and shit around the world that fucking Krakoa makes. And I find that dope because they're dealing with, stuff with the island and all that shit. And that's what all the other books do. And New Mutants it just sits somewhere else because check this out. In the fucking, what was it, the first or second book, they send them up into space. So it's like, yeah. They don't even have anything to do with what's happening on fucking Earth, let alone, Krakoa. So it's like, whatever, man. But it's still good. Like, if you read it and you didn't know that it had something to do with X-Men, you'd enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. I was disappointed with the first issue. I think I've said that before, but yeah, it was underwhelming.
No, but yeah, I have. Did you read the second one?
No. I've been waiting for you to get it.
No, I have it there. The one that I'm waiting for that I think comes in with the other number 3s that I fucking ordered is, New Mutants comes in tomorrow. My third issue 3. I had the other ones there, but 3 is in fucking order.
And you've been going to Corcus?
Yeah, I actually have to go today. If you want to go after this.
Sure.
Because I gotta pick up my subs. Hey.
Yeah, I'll see if Doom is out or something. I don't know if it is though.
Yeah. Oh man. Dude, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow and you had fucking those powers, bro? Like, which power would you get? Oh, shit. Did you hear that? It was fucking Juanpi. Juanpi is here, ladies and gentlemen, because that's how we do it here. It's my house, and everyone's welcome to the Primo's house. Anyways,
Primo-in-law.
Yeah. Well, Juanpi is my brother-in-law, but whatever. Anyways, Juanpi, I just asked Jeff, and I'm going to ask you the same fucking thing because you know about this topic as much as we do. If you woke up tomorrow with a mutant power, not a superpower, because you know how sometimes superpowers you get fucking shit thrown on you, and then
so what's the difference? Mutant
that you're born with it, that at a certain age it snaps open, it snaps on, and then you're just like, holy shit, I have fucking powers. But like, let's say tomorrow you wake up, you take a piss, and in the middle of you taking a shit, you fucking become a mutant. Like, which one do you think? Which one would you at least want? Think.
Wow.
I can tell you mine. I would go with either flying or teleportation.
I was thinking about teleportation. I have 2 that I like. One of them is from like a mutant that is not really well, it's known, but it's not really known. Like, it's not one of the ones that people will take.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one will be like a shape-shifting type of shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that was mine. I was going with Mystique's power.
Like, I will go with that. Or what I would like is that Darwin's power.
What was his power?
It was the adaptation, which is basically, it doesn't matter what goes in it, your body will adapt to survive that situation. So if you fall into the water and you
get gills.
You get gills. If you go all the way into like it's dark and shit, like vision. It's you need to get out because you're falling, you can fly. If you can, so you can adapt to whatever situation, but the situation only happens to ensure your survival, though. So you don't have powers unless your life is in danger.
Fuck.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So it's like
But I go back to shapeshifting will be the first one.
Yeah, definitely.
I will turn into whoever the fuck I am.
That's true.
And I can do shit. At the moment, my other power will be like, oh shit, I gotta live in Sudan and shit. So my life will be in danger.
Constantly in danger.
Day.
Fucking gotta walk around fucking snakes and lions and fucking
searching for Coney and fucking.
Oh my god.
There, for real. But I think that the things I always like when I saw it one time, I saw that something written about that it was like, damn, that's a cool ass power adaptation.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
But I like shapeshifting.
No.
If you want to be one of the main powers that everybody knows.
You don't need insurance.
Yeah.
For real.
So
you really don't?
One last bill. Yeah, if I was a shapeshifter, I'd do so many. The world would not be the same place.
Oh shit!
I'd shapeshift as political figures. It'd be Death Note, but you could really make a weird story like that with shapeshifting.
Yeah, man. I wish they would give mutants like more like standalone, like just random stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know how fucking Batman and Superman took Catwoman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Wonder Woman. Lois Lane on a date to a carnival.
And
it was like a costume party.
That was funny.
So Superman dressed as Batman, and Bruce Wayne dressed as fucking Superman, which is pretty cool. But me, I would like flying just because it's so dope. Just imagine, just be like, oh yeah, I'm out. You just fly away.
But wouldn't you have to have specific clothing all the time so it doesn't get ripped through the like wind and shit like that?
Yeah, but how fast are you going?
I mean, you're flying. How fast do you want to fly? Like, you're not gonna fly at.
You're not gonna go
miles,
fucking Mach speed either.
But I mean, imagine like go into your car, drive in the middle of the turnpike at 75 miles an hour, and get your head out of the fucking window.
That's true.
Yeah, you know.
I've never tried.
Well, no. Well, imagine being on a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, you're on roller coasters and that shit is going fast.
And most of those aren't that fast. The ones outdoors.
Yeah, 75 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The fastest one, like down in Universal, I think is the Mummy, which is only 60.
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And that's indoors. So
Well,
imagine
okay.
outdoors.
So imagine that remember in the Hulk? In the Hulk,
That's like not
Oh.
that fast. The
how it
whole-
goes boom. Like no, but I mean that jolt.
Yeah.
Imagine just, but then you're constantly fucking just jolting.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah,
a
like,
long stream of jolt.
No.
That's true. You'd have to wear fucking glasses because then you'd have bugs ripping through your face or your eyeballs.
I think teleportation.
Yeah, but teleportation,
is
then
another
yeah.
one that you hit. That's-
Because I think about it, it's an easier form of transportation. Think about it.
It's instant.
Instant. That's why I like the flying.
Or like Kitty Pryde.
And she walks through shit.
Phasing,
Yeah,
yeah.
phasing.
You know, another thing of that is that she can fuck up electronics when she does that.
Yeah.
That's how. In one of the books I read, that's how she fucks up one of the Sentinels. She just like phases through that motherfucker and just fucks him up.
But
Yeah.
and that always, if you have the option to get your power, like it depends what you want to do, right? Because see what Jeffrey said, shape shifting the world will be a different place.
If,
So, I mean, there's a lot of superpowers that, like Gambit.
Mm.
That's a cool ass power. But do you really need that unless you want to?
You know he's considered a fucking Omega level.
Yeah, because he can manipulate that plasma shit.
Yeah, like energy, isn't it? Like
So-
what is it that he does?
I have
Energy
no
shit.
idea.
Like he gets shit and he just turns it into energy and he throws it at people.
Yeah. So that's cool as hell. But like you said, you grab it and throw it at people.
But that's
and
the
you
thing
can
though.
only use that power
Yeah,
when you're fighting.
that is a power of straight
Like
violence.
Jubilee, that girl that you throw,
Fuck that
she
shit.
throws those fucking like power
Fireworks.
plasma shit. That's the fireworks shit, but it's more like a superheated. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck. So it's pretty.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I don't need
crazy because
combat
It looks,
mutant.
it looks like it's fireworks, but it's really some plasma superheated. But what do you need that shit for? Unless-
Cyclops power,
Unless
man.
you rent your
Yeah,
fucking powers from
his
the
shit,
4th of July and
Jeff.
shit.
Oh
He's-
my
he
God,
is
he's
Captain
fucked.
Captain Four Eyes.
For real,
For
for,
the rest of his
life.
life.
He has to wear those fucking what is it?
He put one lens so he won't be called the Four Eyes.
Cool.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
That's true.
That guy can't open his fucking eyes without glasses on.
That's true.
That sucks the
And
dick.
I don't know the telepaths because they always got problems.
Yeah, have you noticed? Yeah, for real. Anytime like they make a story around one of those motherfuckers, they got some issue and they're always bleeding from their nose.
Oh, they're crippled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're fucking crippled.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
He's walking.
he's walking now. How
Oh,
though?
that's right.
Nah, man. Apparently he's gone from the chair to not more times than not.
That's true.
A lot.
Fuck.
It's
Well,
happening.
they kind of did it in the new X-Men, but then it came out being that it wasn't even him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't. I would like to be a telepath. Yes and no. If it comes with like, oh, I can read your mind, I can make you do shit. Cool. But if I'm gonna have to sit here and have to if I want to move a water bottle, fucking blood starts blowing out of my nose, I'm good. Or you get a headache or concussions or.
Yeah.
Do you think those motherfuckers got like their version of CTE?
They probably have some bullshit. Like every time they use their powers, like something how they probably, I don't know, like Flash. Imagine every time he runs, he pees blood.
Yo, if the Flash like
Yo, the
pisses
Flash-
while running, that streak must be
Yo.
just like his pisses in like multiple countries. That stream is just
Yo.
Imagine Flash needs to take a shit, right? And
Yo.
so you know when
He
you
fucking pulls that shit from CKY. He's
you
a
know
bunch of
when
laxatives and just hauls ass.
Yeah, you know when you need to take a shit, your movements gotta be, controlled.
Of course.
Imagine Flash if he needs to take a shit, he can't.
In the
run.
middle of a run. Just
He can't run to the bathroom and take a shit.
se caga.
Entonces imagínate the entire all this shit just going at Mach 5.
Mach 5, this motherfucker goes, time. You're gonna be getting shit on. You're getting shit from tomorrow.
From different multiverses.
Yeah, you're getting shit on from like Earth 9999.
For real.
Like, why am I getting showered in shit right now?
I don't know where it's gonna come out because that suit does not look easy to put on or take off.
Dude, he's going so fast it comes out of the seams.
No, but his suit is ready for that. So his
So
suit
what?
is
He's
not
gonna be
rip.
running around in a shit
So he
suit?
probably has
Like a hole?
like a little
A compartment?
ball of shit sticking to his fucking ass.
Does he wear like a freaking sci-fi diaper or something?
Yeah, he has to wear a diaper.
Like a diaper that just filters everything to time. I don't know.
He does have a filter for that.
He has
At least
the-
in the CW world, they show that he has a way to pee. I don't know.
Really? How? How does
It's
he?
a filter system.
So he just pisses?
I guess he pisses on the little thing.
And it
You know
dries.
who did that first? Venture Bros. Venture Bros did that first.
You know who did that first also? Well, not did that first, but you know who showed that too? Iron Man.
Iron Man did it. Yeah, Iron Man did it before that too. But no, Venture Bros did it like season 2, and that was back in like 2003. So they did
Damn.
it first, where you can just piss in the suit. But didn't the astronauts can't they do it?
I don't know.
Astronauts.
They never
filmed-
talked about that really.
I feel my cosmonaut class.
Cosmonaut.
Yes, cosmonaut.
No, yeah, man. No, going back to what we were saying, I'd probably go with teleportation. Just be like, yo, I want to get a fucking beignet from New Orleans. For boink. And
Yeah.
I'm there. You want to come with me? For boink. See, mine doesn't go bamf like the one in the
If I
comics.
go-
Mine goes for boink.
If I go for adaptation, I'll probably become like a spy.
I think that's the only way that you would use it for. That's the only thing that you.
I would like to use it. So I would like to use some shit, like, you know, and then try to figure it out. And obviously, I'm not a good spy, so I'm gonna get caught all the time. But before I get caught, I escape.
Yeah. Bro, well, if you.
So I'll be
fucking-
the most known spy in the entire
Yeah.
world. Like, this motherfucker we can never catch him.
We try to. He's the Rasputin of spies. We try to
That's-
stab him. We try to poison him. We try to shoot him. We threw him into a frozen river.
And then
That son of a bitch comes around every time.
And then Jeffrey steals my job because he becomes a chase shifter, and then nobody catches him.
Yeah.
So I
Well, actually, I don't know. You know how they would know that it wasn't you if they do catch you and kill you. If they kill him and he turns back into Jeff, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, we have the wrong guy."
Hey,
Decoy
yeah,
octopus.
it's like
Yeah.
stunt dick,
What?
stunt dick, like Orgasmo.
Stunt dick?
You guys watch that movie? You guys
Never.
Which movie is it?
The one with
Orgasmo.
the South Park guys.
With the South Park guys.
I have not.
It was
watched-
NC-17.
Yeah. Okay, so you were like too young for watching it.
And I
No,
have
I just know that's like one of the weird few movies that are not R, but NC-17.
Yeah. It's
I
called-
have never even heard
it's
of
called
it.
Orgasmo.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's like a superhero, but on porn movies.
Holy shit!
Trey Parker, yeah.
That is amazing. Why the fuck hasn't the internet introduced? Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna fucking probably find that shit on the internet
It's
soon.
called that Orgasmo with a Z.
Orgasmo.
That's the name of the character. The name
Wow.
of the character in the
That's
and then,
hysterical.
so he was Mormon. So he really could not actually have sex in the movies. So he needed a stunt dick. So every time it was
shit.
time for him to have sex, a stunt dick came in and actually had sex with the person. And sometimes it was like a black dude.
What?
it's
And I'm sure the Mormons were just like, "Hey man, it's not like that."
Yeah, I think he had to do that to get some money. Like he wanted to get married. I don't know. It was the movie. It's
You want to get married? No shit, he needed the money to get married.
it's like
He's a
basketball.
fucking
You guys never
Mormon.
watch basketball?
I've seen
Yeah,
basketball.
of course.
I mean,
Basketball.
to me, the best fucking scene of that one that he was like licking the mom's vibrator. That he thought it was a girl's and it was like his mom's.
Oh my god! I haven't seen the movie in forever, but
Same.
that
Yeah, that's horrible.
yeah that oh my
That's
god!
horrible.
He finds it and he goes inside and he's like
Being
licking the fucking vibrator. And
Wagala.
he noticed that it's the mom's room, not the girl's
oh
room.
my
So,
god, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
That
That's it.
officially turned into a horror scene. For
yeah,
me.
there's a reason why they're not making movies anymore.
Well, fuck, they got the play going, the Mormon, whatever the fuck.
The Book of Mormon, yeah.
Yeah. That,
Yeah, and we've said this many times before. We do not like South Park now.
yeah.
After that Red Dead episode, I was done.
Yeah, I couldn't.
What happened?
Where they spoiled the game,
Yeah, they spoiled the game.
and it just wasn't funny. It was funny for like a minute,
Yeah, it was funny because we saw like a 30-second
What did they
clip.
spoil?
The part where they go to Cuba.
Yeah.
Or not
Oh,
Cuba.
yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
Have you
spoiled it
noticed
for
that-
this guy.
Yeah, have you noticed that in both Red Deads they always go to a different country?
Yeah.
The first one they go to Mexico, and now they go to Cuba. Well, they don't call it Cuba, but you know,
It's.
Cuba.
I forgot what it was called actually.
Yeah, fuck that. It was Cuba. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit what anybody tells me. A lot of the Cubans here were like, yeah, it's Cuba. Holy scheisse. But yeah, Mormons. Well, not that.
I don't think we're talking about Mormons.
I'm kidding, nah. Talking shit.
We actually saw some. I actually saw a bunch of Mormons at a PDQ.
At a PDQ.
We were there.
Oh yeah, they came in.
Which is really rare to see them in Miami.
They like chicken. Good chicken. PDQ are good chicken.
PDQ is good.
Yeah. Going back to what we were saying about customer service, PDQ has ridiculously good fucking service.
I mean, the one PDQ that I recently been attending, there's a lady there that it's like one of those, shit, you got too much of a good attitude to work here.
Mm.
Too much of a good attitude?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She does it amazing. She's so happy, you know.
Maybe she's a recovering drug addict. Those people are always super happy.
No, I don't
She's
I don't think Miss Candy, it's recovering. And that lady, she's close to 70. So if she was recovering, she's been recovering.
Hey man, you never know. I'm
But,
just saying.
but yeah, she's one of those ladies that you go in, and if you tell her that's the first time that you've been, she explained to you the menu to perfection, to make you by the end of her explanation, you're ready to order.
You ready to?
That's right. But yeah,
That's
PDQ,
fucking awesome.
I know it's not NordVPN, but free advertisement for them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking
No, it's a
A.
good place.
Yeah, PDQ's fire though.
Yeah.
I've never been to one that I've gotten bad service.
I've only been to one that one time, and it was good. It was definitely good.
And they're very. Remember, was it you that told me that they got the what fries was it?
Zucchini fries.
The zucchini fries, bro. They have sweet potato fries and zucchini fries at this place,
I think they got tots too, right?
Yep.
and they got motherfucking
Tots is what I get.
Yeah, that's what.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they
And,
got
I,
fucking.
and I know I love that Thanksgiving they have this fried turkey. It's a fried turkey breast sandwich.
Wait a minute. You didn't tell me it was a fried turkey breast sandwich.
Yeah,
Because I remember you told me about
Fried
this.
turkey.
I was, you know what I thought?
No.
It was that fucking deli cut turkey with fucking cranberry sauce.
No, baby, no.
You should have told me that.
It's a fried turkey breast. So I made chicken breast,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, it's fried turkey breast, and then it has the cranberry sauce on top and a bunch of other shit. It was amazing, but it's limited time offer only. Gotta wait until next year.
Motherfuckers.
But it's good. And then now, and they do have one. They put pimento cheese on it. Oh my God.
Fuck, you asked me when you got here where we wanted to go get food. Let's go to PDQ.
Nah, it's 9 o'clock already.
Oh, ellos cerraron ya.
You know. Well, I don't like to go to those places when they're closing.
That's
true.
They'll give you the old shit.
We were in pretty late though.
That's
Let me
true.
see. Let's see. They close all the way. They close at no.
What time?
They close at 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
they close
no,
an
we
hour.
don't
Nah,
got time.
Fuck not. I'm not going out there. I don't know. Fuck that. Nah, but and fucking Chick-fil-A. I've never had a bad order at Chick-fil-A either.
Yeah, I did. I had in Orlando.
What?
Bad service or bad order?
Bad service in Orlando.
How?
Horrible. No, my God, it was not in Orlando. I was at the Orlando one. I really can't tell you I had bad service because we never interacted with anybody. It was cool because you walked in. I ordered through the app, and as soon as I walked into the Chick-fil-A, I scanned the number on the table, and that's how they knew where I was sitting. And they just brought my food, and I ate it and left.
So it wasn't even you had customer service.
Yeah, I didn't have
If
customer
anything,
service.
that was immaculate customer service.
No, if anything, that was great.
Those fucking computers did that
futuristic
shit
service.
for you.
Yeah, that was a great futuristic service. But I did have a bad one at Lauderdale.
Mm.
And it was a ghetto ass Chick-fil-A. It was horrible.
Yeah.
The service was super bad. Like I felt like I was in Burger King.
Oh.
And if you in Chick-fil-A, you feel like you're in a regular ass
Yeah.
drive-through fast food restaurant. The service is bad. I don't know. I think they were not Christian.
Yeah. No, I've always said that the same factory that McDonald's, I mean, not McDonald's, that
They were not serving the Lord.
the same factory
Yeah.
that Disney employees at the parks are made at is where the Chick-fil-A employees are manufactured too.
For real.
Like, they're always super nice. But I did have the closest thing to bad service I've had is when I was at a Chick-fil-A at a regular hour, like 3 or something. It was super packed, Black Friday packed. No tables were there, and I was standing at the area where they put the food for the people to come and put it on the table. I was standing there.
Remember, I didn't even
and
order.
And then they would just say they were getting antsy because I was standing there. Like, I'm like, yo, there's nowhere for me to freaking sit. So like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, what the fuck? I think I was there with you.
You were, yeah.
Fuck that. That lady was asking stupid ass questions. It's like, yo, I'm done. This is not Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back another time. Not on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Because y'all is closed. Because y'all gotta go to church. Hey, talking about church, we just finished watching that first season of The Righteous Gemstones. Come on, but you need to fucking watch that shit. That show's hilarious.
That's a good HBO.
Yes.
Talking about HBO, Watchmen.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it.
Season 2.
Yeah,
They finally said
the creator
no.
said no.
The guy said no.
Yeah, man.
The
What the fuck?
The Confederate slavery, whatever show from D&D, the people from Game of Thrones, it's not gonna see the Day of Light. HBO canceled it.
Damn.
Good. Those motherfuckers don't deserve shit anymore.
Nah, I just
And
find
they're
it crazy
ruining
how
Game
the
of
Watchmen show writer, they comply more with his wishes than the actual creator of Watchmen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But what would he want? What would Alan Moore want?
To leave it alone.
Oh, then yeah. No, they saw that right there. I'll tell you like that.
Yeah.
They saw money signs. They went with the money signs.
I mean, it was very successful season 1, so it's kind of
Yeah, it's kind of stupid to fucking not. Yeah.
They're not gonna do a season 2, but if it ain't broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck it.
Well, his daughter, you sent me the thing about his daughter being mad. Well, the reason why he's so, like, Alan Moore is so recluse and he doesn't want anyone to do anything with his shit is because he's met all these old creators of these characters and he's seen them get zero.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And he does not want to be in that same thing, and he's kind of already...
Yeah, he already is.
He already is one of
Yeah,
them.
he already is one of those unfortunate, know, writers and creators, bro. Because a lot of these guys from back in the day, they didn't own dick.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't own anything.
Amazon has a documentary about the guy who created Batman in the shadow. Like, the creator, he created Batman, but he was in, like, a red suit. He had, like, a little Robin domino thing on his face, a mask. And this other guy came in and he created Batman. He created Alfred, the Batcave, the villains, the origin story. And his name wasn't on Batman's properties till BVS, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And his family just now is getting paid.
Yeah, it was called Bob.
Bill Finger,
Bill and...
He's alive?
No,
he passed
no,
away.
he died, yeah.
So they just paying what, his family?
His family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed his family at the premiere of BVS. And yeah, they're getting what they deserved.
Yeah,
because
what a movie to fucking get your royalties on, huh?
Because I'd say like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. These are the new Hercules, the new Zeus. These are like the new like icons, and they'll never go away.
It's crazy.
No,
Hercules actually came out in one of the recent movies.
Yeah,
I think it was Justice League.
He did. Oh yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what fucking movie did he show up on? They're talking about like one of the live
animated
action
one, right?
Yeah. No. The live action ones.
Which one?
Which one?
It was Justice League, I think. When they he's a DC property, right?
Hercules? No,
I think Hercules.
Hercules is Marvel.
DC has another one, Samson or something.
Yeah, Samson. That's who he has. Samson. They have Samson.
Yeah, Hercules is gonna be in the Eternals, I think, or something like that.
Okay, so I saw. I'll look for it right now. I saw it. I think it was then DC, and it was Justice League, a movie, and I think it's Samsung and that people that were talking that they were.
Yeah.
Because in Samson, he has like the beard, and he's kind of like an idiot. Well, at least in the movie that I saw.
Well, it was not really
in the animated one that I saw.
It was not really like anything with him in that sense. It was more of a.
It was Zeus in the Justice League flashback.
Oh, it was Zeus.
I believe so.
Wait, have you watched?
Okay, it was Zeus. Yeah, because it wasn't a battle scene. It wasn't a battle scene.
This thing.
It wasn't really. Yeah, it wasn't a battle scene.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, have you watched anything on the Crisis? The shit with Flash?
I already watched it.
It's over.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch that shit.
Yeah.
Because
It was pretty cool.
supposedly they had a bunch of cameos.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well, everything that they own, they showed it.
That is amazing.
They're making an Aquaman animated series for HBO
Nice.
based on the Jason Momoa.
Animated series?
Yeah,
See, perfect opportunity to throw it on DC Universe, but
yeah, HBO.
fucking HBO.
That's why I canceled this universe.
That sucks, man. Oh shit, Harley Quinn came out today. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Really?
No, another episode.
Another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show is pretty good.
Look,
Yeah.
honestly,
But I just don't understand why they're not spending more money on their streaming service and putting more content and because honestly it's a great platform.
it is, man.
For
Look,
DC
you can
fans, but
you can shop, you can read comics, you can watch a bunch of animated shows and originals. In the first, if you think about it,
they
like
have
Jeff,
more. They have way more.
they have way
the
more
catalog
content.
than
But they have way more content off the, like Jeff said, in the first year. What shows did we get?
Doom Patrol,
Doom Patrol, Titans, Justice League, ¿qué más?
Young Justice.
Yeah, Young Justice. And what else?
Was Harley Quinn within the first year? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. It was
No,
Doom,
it wasn't,
It was
no.
Doom Patrol, Titans, and I think it was also Swamp Thing within the first year.
Oh yeah, Swamp Thing.
And all that fucking Disney Plus has is a ton of old backlog shit
High School Musical.
and
Mandalorian.
Did you know that they released the Tramp, what's the name
Lady
of
and the
it?
Tramp.
The Lady and
Yeah,
the Tramp,
I knew that.
the live action.
I'm not interested in any of that.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Mm,
Give me something that I want to watch.
yeah.
You know? That's why I really feel that Disney should have, when they got the when they bought Marvel, yeah, they should market, to the kids and shit at Disney and, and stuff like that. But they should have like a section where they tell more serious stories or, something almost like DC Universe.
I wish.
Yeah, imagine getting Marvel Unlimited with a subscription of Disney Plus.
Dude, I wish they had Disney because Disney has their own comics too. So why not put Marvel and Disney comics in Disney Plus?
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That
like
would be
children's
awesome.
comics.
Because I've
For
pretty
them to
much
read.
watched the entire Spider-Man series, like the original one. I've gone back.
The '90s one.
Yeah, that show. Honestly,
The pacing is crazy.
the pacing is crazy, but that show had so many arcs. That shit had like 8 or 9 arcs, man.
Mhm.
The formation, it had like a 10-part fucking arc of just the Sinister Six,
Yeah.
which is insane. It's 10 episodes of that shit, of you trying to see if who's gonna, like, if they're finally gonna kill him, and then the way that it ended was kind of fucked up. Like, I already know how it ends, but I'm just going back to see how all those stories really played out, But it's kind of crazy how it ends. It ends with him going into like a vortex, going to go look for Mary Jane. That was the end of it.
The whole thing.
Yeah, he met Stan Lee. That's where he goes to the universe where, like, it's our universe.
Mm-hmm.
So he meets Stan Lee, and he's like, "Yo, I created you." He's like, "You did? In this universe, I did." But after you get over that, it's like, what else are you gonna show me?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not interested in Disney movies that much to be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna watch every movie."
No.
I'm gonna watch Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story.
Is Nightmare Before Christmas on there?
I don't know. Is it?
Because I'm not sure if that's even Disney or not.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I haven't.
I think no, it might be because Kingdom Hearts.
That's true. Maybe. I don't know. But again, most of the stuff that Disney makes, I've never, as a kid, I never watched a lot of it.
Mhm.
Like, you just heard what I watched as a kid: Aladdin, Lion King,
Yeah.
Toy Story. I haven't even, like, I've watched the sequels to Toy Story, but
Mhm.
I don't give a shit. Was Hercules of Disney? It was Disney, right?
Hercules was a good one.
Actually, your mom took me to fucking go watch Hercules.
Yeah, and I had the tape.
In the movie. She took me to go watch that movie. But yeah, man. I've never been like a gargantuan fan of that shit like that. So Disney Plus to me is it's whatever. And they have all the extra shit like Nat Geo and the Star Wars shit, and it's like whatever, bro. I'm not gonna say, how many times am I gonna watch Planet Earth?
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, a lot of people have seen that movie hundreds of times.
That's crazy how one thing can like
Yeah.
make you feel that. Like, how? Me with music, I don't know. Because that happens with me with music. Like, I can listen to something that I've listened to 100 million times.
I get tired.
But it depends on the artist. Because Shook Ones, I can't listen to that shit right
I can't listen to that. Cream.
Cream, I can't listen to Cream either. I can't. I heard Cream when it was composed by the guy who made Westworld, and I was like,
That was
wow,
cool.
that is so cool. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to the original one. I can't listen to this shit right now. The New York Times side. Oh God, I can't. Not anymore. Not right now.
And we're not saying that it's bad. We're just
No.
saying that we listened to it too many
It's
times.
like we've listened to that fucking song enough times to where I can't or we can't fucking listen to it anymore.
Freaking the big rock stations, big 105.9. They've been playing Another Brick in the Wall since it probably came out in 79. So that song has been in rotation for freaking 30, 40. It's gotta be on there forever.
Yeah.
And every time I listen to The Wall, I skip that song.
Ugh. That's just like the old school station out here. What is it, 92.7?
Yeah.
They play stuff, some old school, like they truly play old school shit.
Yeah.
They play not the commercial, the stuff that's old school that's commercially successful.
Mm-hmm.
They'll play shit from those artists' albums. They'll play songs that just weren't played on the radio.
Yeah.
And people will be like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, no, you just didn't fucking listen to hip hop then. You fucking jerk.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a fan.
Dude, but even they have a playlist. I kind of figured out every song.
Yeah, Shook Ones.
Yeah.
Fucking, what else? Oh, everyone's go-to old school song, Passing Me By. Why does everyone who think they know hip-hop go to that song like, I got an old school song for you, Passing Me By? It's like, yo, really? That's another side I can't listen to either.
Yeah.
I can't listen to that anymore. I really, really can't. What was the other one? Not Passing Me By. It was by the Far Side también. That I can't listen to that song either. Oh, I can't. It doesn't come to mind, but I'm sure the minute I hear it, I'm like, nope. I'm good. Thank you. Leave it for some other time. I'll listen to it in a public place where I don't have a fucking choice. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. Hip hop, rap, classic rap songs we're just tired of.
Yeah, man. Ugh. I what's another one
For hip hop? Oh, man. Probably New York State of Mind.
You want to know something? I can't listen to the song just because it's just so much. Bling shit. Oh,
every time you load up Saints Row 2.
Oh, good God.
I love that song, but I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I love the song. And when he performed it here with Lauryn Hill, he gave it his own Miami like twist to it, which was dope.
That's cool.
But like I said, public places. And more in concert. What's one of those hip hop tracks that you can't fucking listen to anymore? You like it, but it's just like, alright, turn that shit off. I've listened to it too fucking much. You can probably pick out the fucking the times the fucking producer hit a fucking beat.
Wow. I don't really. The thing is, a bunch of them, but then I don't listen to them anymore. Not because they are no. It's just that I kind of like.
Se te pasa ya el ánimo de la canción se te fue.
Yeah, it does nothing for you anymore.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Most of them are Jay-Z songs, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because Jay-Z to me makes those records that they're just cool, super commercial type of hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his shit
like,
For their time, yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
when he goes in and he gets the perfect track for the perfect rhymes. Either he writes them or he gets somebody some rhyme for somebody else. It's just the flow and delivery and everything else. It's to me it's boring and it sucks. I think Jay-Z is one of the worst fucking rappers ever. But his production and the way that he delivers the songs in the tracks, it's superb because it gets you like, holy shit, okay, I'm gonna listen to this shit because the beat is driving the entire song. Always is like that.
I'll tell you something. He is one of those rappers that gets fire ass beats. Look, by the way, I hit that so you can see what we were watching now. The Hip Hop Evolution season 4 came out, and the super producers.
Yeah, to me it's I was never into JC's flow, but it's
I'll be real with you.
Baby. I can't hear that song again. If I hear it, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I can't hear this isn't even that old. The Eminem Recovery. I'm not afraid. I can't listen.
Don't you fucking play that.
Because I was a freaking Eminem stan in like 2009.
You know, supposedly he fucking.
I cannot hear.
He dropped an album today.
You know what?
I don't know.
I heard it was horrible.
This is pretty good, but I never heard it. I want to take it further instead of the hip hop song. Which artist can you not hear anymore? Doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, I don't know. I can't. Well,
I can name one artist that I can't stand listening to anymore.
Wait, it's not. I can't say anymore. I just say I've never even fucking cared to listen to. And this is me being real, and a lot of people probably hate me if 1,000 or more people listen to this episode. But it was always Mac Miller. I was like, I can't handle
Mac Miller.
Yeah, I can't handle.
I don't even know.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I never
respect.
I never got into him.
Yeah, I never got into him just because to me his fucking flow and the tone of his voice in every song was the exact same thing.
I think for a while, but he started getting into producing his own beats and playing his own music, so he does have stuff that sounds different. But early on, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. And while I was in college is when he started really coming. He started making his stamp, and I would listen to him. And it's just like
when he was alive, I never got into him, and when he died, I'm like, I'm not just gonna jump on him now. I'm gonna wait a little.
Yeah,
I think now is the time, but to get into him, I'll check him out eventually. Someone I can't listen to anymore. It's gonna be for the hip hop heads. You're gonna be mad. Prime, Royce the 5'9" and DJ Premier.
What?
I have a bunch of songs saved on my like songs on Spotify, my general playlist. And every time one comes on, I just skip because it's just the most generic hippity hop beat. It's just a yo lyrics. And Royce the 5'9" is great. He could rhyme his ass off. Great punchlines, everything.
But right now,
right now it's just I'm not Mr. Bars Heart. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
I just can't do it anymore.
I can hear Pitbull anymore.
Well, we mentioned Pitbull earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Because all the heat he got from the exiled Cubans.
Oh, you were talking about that?
Yeah. Como que no hacer si vivimos en Miami?
I know. Yeah. The exile did us a favor. Mm-hmm. They banned Pitbull.
Yeah, they were like,
did us a favor.
You better say sorry for acknowledging that. Not Ozuna. It was Ozuna? No, not
Ozuna.
Holy shit, I'm an asshole. I said Ozuna earlier.
Oh crap!
That's the fucking singer.
It was Gente Ozuna. Gente Ozuna was actually doing a concert in La Habana, and they said aquí con mi presidente, with my president, and they basically were
they pretty much
supporting the current new president of Cuba, which is the one that Raúl Castro put in place because he retired as well.
Yeah.
And Pitbull said what? He doesn't.
He said que la música es la música. You know what I mean? It's pretty much just. He was there to acknowledge them. And it was gente de zona, again, not Ozuna, but gente de zona, that were the ones that, that they support the current, president and all that. Holy shit, I'm having wicked deja vu.
What?
I feel like this scenario's happened. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Bueno, I think Juanpi's taking off. See you later, Juan Piris.
Peace.
Dale. But I think we're also going to call it a night. Jeff, we've ran it late. And I'm fucking getting hungry. And I would love to finish watching
Super Producers.
Everyone should watch this. Hey,
Hip-Hop
for all you
Evolution.
fucking hip-hop, enthusiasts. Or how was it that LeBron said?
Historians.
Hip-hop historians.
Archivists.
AKA Drake's yes man. Watch Hip Hop Evolution. Awesome show on Netflix too. Alright, peoples. Mucho amor, mucho quieros. Dale.